Hey guys, it's Spider Pig. So here's take number 2, and hopefully everything's recording. Last time I recorded this, my mic wasn't recording, so I have a video of me basically flying, talking to myself because you guys can't hear it. So let's get in the cockpit and take a look at what we're doing. So first thing, I am flying in DCS 1.5.5, and one of the cool features in this I want to show you is in here in the F10 map. Now we did this the other day. I flew this with a group I fly called the Blackshark Den, and they're always recruiting. It's a helicopter wing, if you kind of want to just specifically fly helicopters. I did modify this since yesterday just to make it a little shorter. So when we went in there, we playing this multiplayer, we were able to go in and we kind of look at the target area and, you know, kind of said, all right, you know, we know where targets are according to the briefing, and one of them was over here. And you can actually, you know, put markings in there, and you can kind of type in stuff that you want to type in, and you can put more of these as well, so it's kind of nice that you can kind of just put like more indications and more indications. So it's kind of neat that we're able to do. The part of this, which is why I wanted to record this yesterday and why I did record it yesterday, and I wanted to re-record it again today, because of the fact that this is a night mission. Now, as missions go, this is a very simple mission. You fly from the carrier here. We flew around here, and we kind of end up just parking up here and firing at these target areas. But the fact is, flying in the dark is really kind of scary. I don't normally do it when I fly, and it's just something that's really weird for me to do, even with Track IR, which is how I flew it on Friday. But in this case, we are flying it with the virtual reality VR Oculus Rift CV1, and yesterday when I flew it is really scary, and I can only imagine it's going to be scary today as well. So right now I'm already loaded up, I'm ready to go. I got 4 Hot 3 missiles ready to go. They did update DCS 1.5.5 apparently with the Oculus Rift to look better at night. I do see kind of towns a little better, so that's kind of cool. But let me just kind of fix myself here, and let's go ahead and take off and go to the target area. So I could use night vision goggles. I'm kind of okay without them right now. Let me just turn them on to see what they would look like. And there they are. So let's kind of just sneak into town. The terrifying thing is going in. I mean, you can see the water up below me, you know, and kind of just avoiding the water is terrifying, and just flying under, you know, at night is terrifying. But you know, we were flying without any kind of aids. I was basically following the lead. He had his formation lights still on just so we can follow him, and it was scary. But on the way out, it's even scarier because there's like no indication of any lights or anything, so it made it even scarier to do. But right now, let me just put it into altitude hold, and then just get some speed. Essentially, we're going to head up to that town up there, and let me make sure everything is turned on. Yeah. And then we're going to kind of hover and look for the target area. Now, if I wander too much to my right or too much to my left, they will shoot me down, so I kind of have to stay low to the ground, and I have to make sure nothing's happening. Beyond that, I guess we have a little bit of time here for updates. I haven't posted videos in a while because I've been busy with work, family, also with the election. I'm a judge of election, and that was a lot of training for that. Every time there's an election, I have to get training for what's new with the laws and stuff like that, and then setting up and doing all that stuff. So that was a busy time for me, so I didn't really have time to do as much flying as I want to. We are still making improvements to the Gazelle and the B105. I don't know if you guys saw in our Facebook page, we have a nice shot of the menu screen of the BO105, which looks amazing. I can't wait to start coding it and flying it. Beyond that, I've also just kind of started looking at drones again. My wife would probably say I have a drone habit. I have a lot of small drones. My biggest drone up to now has been the AR Parrot, which I did design a kind of a cool application for, which is just for myself, so I could do like more tricks. So it's kind of a neat application, and I did order recently the Mavic Pro by DJI. I was looking at the Karma and the Mavic, and the Mavic just looked a little cooler as far as feature-wise and capabilities. So I went with that. I did start looking at the SDK for it, so I could actually start programming for it, and I think it'll be kind of cool to do stuff with that as well. So I might, when I get that in, make some drone videos as well. Yesterday's video I did talk about one of my favorite drones, which is the Millennium Falcon, which my daughter loves to fly. I don't normally let my kids fly my drones, but the Millennium Falcon is such a great one because it's all foam all the way around it, and it's pretty much indestructible, and it's really, really nice to kind of, I don't mind my kid even flying it. Most of my drones I have are, you know, I wouldn't let her fly just because they're expensive, and she doesn't get the concept of yaw very well just yet. All right, so let us go find the targets. Make sure my master switch is on. Now, last time we were hiding still a little bit better, but I think I'll be okay for right now. Might have to get a little higher here. Let me slave myself. There's that main tower. Just looking for a specific building. I think the trees might be hiding it very well. Let me get up a little higher here. Alright, let me go back into hover mode here. If I can't find it, I'll go for the other targets. I'm looking. Let me scan one more time here. I wonder if we can actually see. There's a vehicle right there. So that's the road. Let's follow the road. Because where the road, if we go to the F10 map, where the road intersects with the other one, this is where the other targets should be. So that's what I'm trying to look for. So let's follow this road. Assuming that's a cliff. See if I can reacquire the road here. I don't see the road again. There's the road. Let me go. Oh, lost my hold here. Alright, let's go up a little higher, see if we can see something. If not, then we'll go for the other target area. Alright, that's as high as I want to get. Let me look at the F10 map again. I'm assuming I'm looking at this road right here, which should go up into here. But let me see if I can find this road up there instead. That's right there. Yep, I don't see it. Alright. Okay. So, again, I think because I copy and pasted stuff into this, I just basically copied the mission from my mission file. Alright, so let me reacquire this target here. We'll take some targets out, then we'll go back. And make sure I'm in range. I'm in range. Rifle. It's kind of fun to watch it out there. Very nice. Alright, let me see if I can find some more targets up here. I like that echo of the boom. I think it's here. Scan. Let me do this. Let me actually use the F10 map, and I will. This is a kind of nice little feature here that you can kind of say from here to here. It's a heading of like 351. Oh, am I getting an actual point here? Yeah, 355. Okay. So let's go 355. Let's see what we see. Again, I didn't create this mission, so it's kind of a. We just flew it the other night, and I had no problem finding the targets then. I don't know if it's because we saved it. I kind of redid it. Maybe that's why. Well, that's 355, so I see the road there. It looks like a road. Yeah, there's the road. Okay, hold on. There it is. Okay. And there's the enemies. Alright, so let me fire. Sorry about that. I don't know why it took so long there. But here we go. In 3, 2, 1, rifle. That was, I believe, a Shilka, and then the other one was another air-to-air defense. So we'll take that one out as well. Looking out the window to see if I can see the explosion. Yep, I can see the explosion. It's pretty cool to see the explosion. Alright. There we go. And fire. Rifle. Yeah, these are kind of at the edge of the weapons range here, but we should be able to hit them. I'm looking outside. There you go. There's the explosion. I do have one more missile left. I'm actually, one of the objectives is to blow up this building right here, so I'm actually going to fire at this building and the rifle. And there goes the building as well. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take myself out of hover mode and let me shut off the TV here. Now comes the hardest part for me is, hold on, close this down. Alright. Switch back to here, night vision mode. Turn off the, and going back to the ship. Now here's where the scary part was. Hold on, let me go back to waypoint 2. Over the water, I don't know, I get really easily disoriented at night, especially when there's not much to look at. I mean, right now I can see, you know, where I'm at, and I can see Novorossiysk to my right. Because I did move the carrier a little closer, I can see the carrier, but right now it's hard for me. Oh! See, I get really disoriented really easily at night. I gotta kind of watch my gauges. I'm not used to instrument flight rules. I'm used to VFR, which is visual flight rules, with the helicopter, so it's kind of not easy for me. Alright, let me see if I can kind of get a little faster speed here and not end up in the water. When we were flying this on Friday, one of the guys who we're flying with, who's an actual Black Hawk pilot, asked me if I'm a nervous flyer, and I told him that in the last decade or so I have become one, just because I have flown to Japan a couple times, and it seems like over the Pacific there's like an hour of turbulence that you hit. And now I have seen every documentary about how they build these airplanes, but when you see a 747 flexing its wings up and down, it scares the crap out of you, no matter who you are. So, hold on, I'll see if I can put it in altitude mode again. So, since then I have, not been a fun, I wouldn't say I'm a bad flyer, but I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to when I was a kid. Recently, the last couple of years, I've been okay flying. Still get nervous though. I try to hide it just for my kids' sake more than anything. But during the span when my parents did live in Japan for my dad's work, and I was in college at the time, I did go there about 4 times total, and one time specifically was so bad I think I ended up puking 5 times on the flight. So it was not a fun experience, and thankfully I have not puked since on the flights, so I'm okay. And it just, right now, it is very terrifying. Even on real planes, it's terrifying to fly at night. I'm a very visual person, and I kind of need to see things visually. So it was kind of nerve-wracking on Friday when I'm just trying to follow my lead. I end up flying really close formation to him. Although formation flying is still something I need to kind of practice more on in a helicopter. I find that with winged aircraft I can do it a lot better, but because changing speeds and maintaining altitude are different on a helicopter, I find it a little more difficult to master just yet. So, alright, here's a carrier, and I'm going to go ahead and land. See if we hit that 3rd wire. Oh, bad landing. But I'm on the 3rd wire, so not bad. It was a little rougher than I expected, but okay, so we're on the carrier. Everything's good. Again, I really like that new F10 mode where you can actually put notes in and things like that. I don't try to use F10 a lot, but for pre-mission briefing, it's actually a pretty cool thing. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I didn't record it the first time with the audio on, but now that you have the audio, you kind of heard what I had to say, and I'll be posting this one, and I'll see you guys next time.